Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'll be doing my Port Adelaide versus Adelaide Showdown AFL Fantasy review and how Connor Rozee dominated the game AFL Fantasy wise, but it was, I guess, Jordan Dawson and his Adelaide Crows that won the game in the end, won the showdown. Don't know how Dawson got medal, but, you know, maybe they just forgot to do the votes and just gave it to last year's winner just to give him a double, two-time in a row winner. So before we get into it, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload. And yeah, let's get into the video. So here you have me again with the scores like I usually do. And yeah, Rozee, absolute standout. Did really well in the second quarter. I wasn't really watching along. And yeah, he actually started off really strong here. He got off to 7, 10, 15 points really quickly. Had a tackle, and then you got it taken away, and then, yeah, ended up 18, and then 43 in the second. Really good. He had a lot of, I'm pretty sure he had a couple of intercept possessions here. But if I go to here, Port, advanced stats, and then, where is it? Not inside 50s. It might take me a little while to get it up. But in the end, he actually ended up with 2 contested marks. Not many, only 1 centre clearance. Score involvements, he had 6. Clangers didn't have many actually. And ended up with 484 metres gained, 83% time on ground. Then we go back to the basics. He had 28 touches, 18 kicks, 10 handballs, 5 marks, 3 tackles. Exactly what you need out of him. 113. That's really good. And showing that he should be a top 6 forward, to be honest. Drew did really well. I'm pretty sure tackles-wise, he ended up with 10 tackles, so that's why he got there. Didn't do anything in the second. And that's probably why he didn't end up getting 110 or so. Bergman did pretty well, ended up with 86, but yeah, looking here, he came home pretty strong. Houston an 85, just nothing in the second quarter, you know, for these guys. So that really, Port really seemed to, the backmen at least, seemed to struggle in the second. Wines an 82, maybe, again, another slow second quarter. So yeah, just didn't do that well. So not up to the standard you sort of expect from Wines. Dixon, 33, really just didn't do much in the last quarter, but it's Dixon. It's a key forward. Can't really hope for much as a fancy output. Pepper got off to a really good start, and then again, another low second quarter output, and then just didn't do much in the second half. 30 from the final 3 really isn't good enough, to be honest, from Pepper. But, you know, what can you do? He's a live wire, I guess. Burn Jones, 75. Again, not hitting his break even. A lot of these guys not hitting their break evens. Laird, again, 68. Lyset, again, showing that he shouldn't be a good person to go to, as he only got 22 in the first, and that was his highest scoring quarter when you really needed out of him 85, 90, and he's just not putting that up. He's hitting 53, which was even below what we thought he'd hit. Horn Francis, again, just not a good last quarter or first quarter, to be honest. Good in the second, but yeah, 68 is just not good enough from him. Farrell, Butters, again, showing why Rozee was a much better pick. And yeah, Butters really just struggling at the moment. Bonner, Boakes, just at this point, just tanking in value at this point. He's just not looking good. Jones kicked a goal, but aside from that, really did not look good. And then no one else here really did look good. And then you come over to Adelaide, and Adelaide had Rankin score 104. Huge last quarter and first quarter to basically get them over the line. But 104 for him, that's all right, but I wouldn't pick him up at this point. I'd wait another week. O'Brien's averaging 95, and then he's gone and scored a 90, so he's averaging like 92 now. And yeah, aside from a bad third quarter, he's actually looked pretty good. But I'm just wondering if they expect him to be out of the game sometime soon and to bring in Strachan. But I don't know. Hinge 86. Rory Laird saved it with a 28-point fourth quarter to get 83. And yeah, he's going to tank in value again, losing probably 30, 40k, getting down to 970. So maybe we can pick him up on the cheap at around 900k, but I don't know what we'll see from him. But his break even should skyrocket again to probably, I would say, 145. It should be probably 160, 170. And even if he scores a 140, he's still going to go down by 20k. So we should see him at least 940k by the end of this next couple rounds, which is almost in the range of getting a, I guess, how should I put it? Getting a player of like getting Warple up to him, maybe it was what I'm trying to say here. Dawson 81, not good enough for what he did. Rochelle 75, so good cash gen out of him. Should get close to 600k, I think. Keys, again, dropping in price. He's just not a good midfield option. Really fell away after the first quarter. Thilthorpe, again, hit his break even, pretty much. And yeah, just did what I thought a key forward would do. Murphy, no face. No scan, I should say. And yeah, just struggled, I guess, to really get it together in the first half, but then came home pretty strong. Michelini as a rookie's looked really good. 68 should go up by 40 or so k. Pedler, again, gonna go up by probably 50, 55k up to 350. But I just didn't want to spend the extra cash on him as I needed it for these trades next week. Smith didn't look good. Saligo did alright. Sloan looked alright, but just didn't get his hands on the ball enough. And then Miller, again, I didn't watch the game as much, so I don't know exactly where Miller was playing, but if he was playing up forward, it's probably... doesn't look like he was, so... yeah, just not getting the output that we need from him. Berry is tanking in price at the moment. He was just way too early to pick. And then, yeah, no one else really did anything too interesting from Adelaide's perspective. It was a really bad fancy day for most people in this game, as the big guys didn't go big, I guess, and the small guys and the medium guys did what they usually do. And I guess it was just a couple people going huge that really beat their break evens. So yeah, that's the review of the Showdown. Showdown 23, is it? I want to say. Or no, Showdown 53, sorry. It's Showdown 53. It was LIII that it was. And Adelaide came out on top, and Rozee starred for Port in a losing cause, and Rankin kicked the bag to win the game. So yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Thanks guys. Goodbye.